didn't.
Salute.
And if we didn't
Well,
end up...
to ISIS.
She's going on a Muslim rant and you're going to drink. You're sounding more Arabic as you get angry. Do you speak Arabic?
I do speak Arabic.
Yeah, like, did you hear that come out?
She's nailing it. She's 100% on. These Muslims are out of control with their 4 wives. Control your cock. What the fuck? 4 wives?
That's not anything that she was talking about.
I came from that, like, that environment. So, like,
She came, her background is, your parents very conservative, right?
no, I mean, I have Spanish and Arabic family, so
Uh-huh.
it's both ways.
And they were like, stay a virgin. And you're like, fuck that shit.
No, I mean, I stayed a virgin until 21.
Holy shit. Me 20. That's great.
Yeah.
That's you're the best liar
And
on earth.
I
4 wives? Is she lying?
Anything that she was
Are you
I
lying?
was a fucking virgin, and he went fuck somebody else. Because they cannot wait.
Who's the black guy? She came, her background is, your parents very conservative, right? Oh no, I'm wondering, it's in Miami, right? No, I don't like Chinese. And they were I'm like, stay a half-black. virgin. And you're like, fuck that shit.
No, I stayed a virgin until 21.
Holy shit. Me 20. So are you going back home or how's it
Control
going?
your cock.
What the fuck? 4 wives? Is she lying? Are you lying?
You switched that up really well. That was expert level. That went from
No, we agreed.
that atheist directed it on me and then found common ground.
I don't like Chinese. And they were like, stay a virgin. And you're like,
You
fuck
see
that
how you
shit.
shifted that? You were all angry and like standing up and then look at
Holy shit.
Okay, why don't you
So are you going back home or how's it going? 4 wives? Is she lying?
and then switch that up really well. That was okay. Why don't you sit that one?
And they're like, stay a virgin. Is Sneeco someone I gotta worry about? Like, if Sneeco, so are you going back home or is Sneeco someone I gotta worry about? Like, if Sneeco hooks you up and they're like, stay a virgin. Is Sneeco so worried about? Like, if Sneeco, so are you going back home or is Sneeco so worried about? Like, if Sneeco and they're like, stay a virgin. Is Sneeco so worried about? Like, if Sneeco, so are you going back home is Sneeco so worried about? Like, if and they're like, stay a virgin. Is Sneeco so worried about? Like, if Sneeco, so are you going back home do that. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm super single. Dude, ask anyone. Chad, do I have a girlfriend?
I'll wait for an answer right now.
And if I did, what's the problem, huh? Are you going to enjoy me less? Are we going to have less fun at the arcade? Like, come on.
Why do you keep wiping your nose? Do you take cocaine?
I dabble. I dabble in coke sometimes.
What drugs have you taken?
Adderall, cocaine, glass smack, usual. No heroin, ketamine,
Is that a horse tranquilizer?
I tried it. That's not my thing. I like coke. Big coke guy. You don't do drugs? You're actually 18? Yeah, don't do drugs. So imagine I introduce you to cocaine and you're 18 and I'm 29.
How long have you been taking drugs?
Probably 29 years.
Are you off drugs right now?
No, I'm happy to be with you guys, and the wine hits hard when you do a bunch of blow.
All right, well, this was a lot of fun. It seems that you guys have somewhere to go, right? You guys have to go to the club, so.
Okay, wait. So, okay. And if Pizza Hut calls, just ignore. It's a joke. I'm a comedian for a living. Yo, stop, bro. Fake laugh. I'm live, bro. Fake laugh. What the fuck? Fucking take her to Saudi.
I thought you did.
Kidding. You're so cute.
I thought you did crypto.
I do crypto. Yeah, I do.
Okay, guess how to spell my name. Guess.
Oh. Yeah, I nailed it.
Bro, look how you spelled my name.
Isn't that? I nailed it. I nailed Amina. I'm nailing her.
Like, even you would know how to spell it.
What do you even mean?
Because...
What was that? What was that subliminal diss?
Wait, no,
even
I
Yo,
Yo, why are you making my girl laugh, bro?
I didn't even bring up the tattoo.
Yo, why are you making my girl laugh?
He wasn't, like...
She's 18, bro.
It was just for concept, but actually, I kind of we were getting along.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I like her. I like petting her too.
What?
I thought you said you beat up men who touch your girlfriend.
Not men I leech off of. Twitter.com/ZergOfficial. Let's go follow. Hey, okay, you're my new girlfriend.
So
Forget this. She's with Sneeco now.
I'm not with Sneeco.
What the hell? But I like this. I like this.
Okay,
Here, you want to sit? Every girl sit on my lap. Go. Quickly, suck my dick. I'm kidding. Why did you add it?
No, should I delete it?
No, stop.
No, I could delete it.
Bro, I'm Dave Chappelle. Just add it. Come on.
It's already added.
Okay. 18, huh? Okay, wait, text yourself something cute. I look 18. Oh, I'm blushing, dude. I'm blushing like I'm inside. Yeah.
Great job, so good for cooking right now.
What the fuck? No.
All right.
No. These are bitches I pimp out for my stream. No. I swear to God. Yo, look. They're from Mike's stream. Fuck. They're all from Mike's stream. So we do a live stream, and here, just sit on my lap, and let me show you.
No. This is Rumble.
No. She can sit on my lap, bro.
This is a godly stream.
Just
Maybe later.
Trust me. No. Trust me. Do it. I'm pressuring you live. Do it. My Jewish lawyer is watching. We're safe. Shekel. Should I fuck her? One in the chat. Are you guys leaving?
Yeah, we'll see him later. We'll see him later.
You should bring them to the party.
Yeah. It doesn't have a stream. We'll see what
Wait, do you smoke cigarettes, any of you girls? So, okay. Amina, do you want to have your first cigarette?
He wasn't.
With your papi? Sit on my lap, bro. She's one in the chat. Thank you. Zena, text me your PayPal, will you? Yeah, text me your PayPal. Amina, come here. Let's have our first cigarette together. Father, son stuff. Father, son, come here, Amina. No, come on stream. Come here. Stop taking my woman. Come sit with your father. Okay. If you could just give me the lighter.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
No, you can watch me.
Where is it?
I think it's out there.
Where?
Come, it's Steve Irwin, on the balcony. If you could just open it up. Oh, damn, there's a little petite one. I can throw a net over this fucking leopard. Here, let me help you. Okay, just stay right there. I'll be right behind you.
Are you actually smoking a cigarette right now?
Yeah.
Bro, we have to go back to stream. They need to get out
I
of
want
here.
to stay with her.
Why don't you sit back down? Want to sit back down? You seem like you still wanted to talk. So what did you think about everything?
I thought it was cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's just interesting. He's not like, I don't know.
I just want you to know that if I was the one blindfolded, I think I would have picked you.
Would have picked me?
I think I would have picked you.
Me too, I know.
You're losing up. This is actually their best friend.
Hey guys.
He was fucking being mad weird.
Why did you think he was weird? You didn't think he was charming and fun?
No, he was his questions and shit were fucking awkward. Like I wouldn't. Fuck no. Sorry guys, I had to act for the fucking live, but it's okay. I'm still a submissive woman, but not to him. No.
Why not?
He's not my type. But you see how I you see it? No, not you.
So what's your
Talking
type?
about him. You're cute. My type, I don't know. I just like guys who are not like him though. Like I had to act. You see how he fell for it? Yeah.
You out here yelling on the stream.
Guys, I do lashes. Bratty X Minx. Follow me. Oh look, here he go, the fucking weirdo. Look at him. Look at him. Yo, he heard she was 18 one time. Niggas in love with her.
Okay, wait, hold up. Guys,
Look at him. Y'all look at him. It's fucking weird.
he didn't even light a cigarette.
Where'd you find him?
Where do you find those guys?
This was fun. You can't even lie. Now
It
you
was
can't-
fun.
It was fun. Yo, look at he's on his knees, bro.
Newsflash what? Do you have a newsflash?
No.
Okay. All right. Why are you saying okay?
Oh my god, I just realized, like, when you go closer to the camera, it makes
It's
your
like,
face.
bitch,
Yeah, my face looks really fucking big, guys. I don't know.
high school chicks at the party. Yo, it's Turner. Turner's here. Yo, that's crazy. Can I see?
Guys, shit's getting fucking weird.
I could touch. I don't know.
Yeah, she could.
Bro, you've been fiending to type.
Taking the Saudi bros. Zena wing woman. What the fuck? Zena got me inside a teenager.
What the fuck? This is all jokes, chat.
W. Fuck you mean jokes? You think we're not balls? Yo, one of the channels is more balls.
Bro, I want whatever you're smoking.
Oh, you have lighting? What is that? Oh, W.
He's on one right now. Zerka's activated.
I could definitely tell.
Zerka's activated, chat. This man is a gorilla.
Are you off coke? What are you
he's
off?
sober.
I'm gonna do a rip.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Guys, I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of that. I just smoke a vape
Look at
here and
Zena.
there.
Look what she did. Link.
Look at you with the fucking cigarette. Ew, this is nasty.
You don't smoke?
No, I smoke vapes, not that shit.
I'm smoking the ashes.
I feel like guys
Cigarettes
smoke
are
Smoking the
haram.
ashes of Ryan Dawson's ancestors.
Thanks for the 5 and Pal
I don't
Stacey.
know
This is
if I would Jada
WCLMAO.
Wade
Yeah, it
or
was
Ruby
great.
Rose. Sorry.
Okay.
Guys, Jada Wade or Ruby Rose? Pick one.
Ruby Rose for
Ruby
sure.
Rose is fucking bad.
so
Bro,
fucking bad.
if you're watching this, I fucking
I would
love
definitely
you.
like fuck Ruby Rose.
Are you guys from Broward?
I'm from Broward.
Okay, I know.
Not even from
Oh, is that bad?
No. Just that question was very Broward
Guys,
County.
I'm gonna do a rip. We're going to how many views?
We're at 9.5 thousand right
Yo,
now.
I wiped my ass with that shit. Crank the viewer count up, bro. Hit 10K. Okay? Hey,
We need more likes on this video.
my
first
video.
of all.
one in the chat.
Sneeco, 15 push-ups, please.
I'm not doing no 15 push-ups for
Come on, tell them to do 15 push-ups, chat. If you want
I'm not
Sneeco to
reading
do
this.
15 push-ups,
Just don't
drop
know.
in the chat.
Nay says Island Boys X Girl won. By the way, have fun. There's sloppy seconds. He's so Christian.
no.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell him that. Don't worry.
Come on, do 15 push-ups. I'll do 15 push-ups.
Do 15 push-ups right now.
If you do 15 push-ups.
Let me see it. You do 15. I'll do 15. Ladies first.
I'm ready to do it. Yeah.
She gonna do girl push-ups.
Oh, shit.
Why are you snapping up like that? Her elbows are wide as shit.
How do you want me to be anyways? I did push-up. Go ahead.
Okay, that wasn't 15 first off, but
But at least it was good push-ups. I'm not.
Was it?
I wasn't girl push-ups.
This is you.
Girl, I'm like,
I was not.
You gotta tuck in your elbows. There you go.
wait, this camera.
That was not.
I know the camera's like so
I need
ugly.
my phone, bro. This camera is just like not doing me justice.
It's like inverted.
So chat, Zerka's gonna be on Fresh and Fit tomorrow. Fresh just hit me up asking if I'm gonna pull up. I think it'd be fun, but I think it'd be good if Zerka had his own after hours. But I think it could be fun if we were both on too. What did you guys think of Fresh and Fit? You were on, right?
Oh, I love Fresh and Fit.
Yeah. Would you come on again?
Of course, anytime.
What did you love about it?
Honestly, okay, like I know this is like a really unpopular opinion, but like I think everything, like especially like you and Myron specifically say, like the male gender is supposed to be like
Leading.
dominant and leading.
Which Zerka was. Zerka does embody that. I know you guys are thinking like, is it? But that he pretty much.
Like, there's a difference. Like, you could tell he's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know. He just doesn't give off the same masculine, like, energy, like, as probably as you guys would. He gives off the childish. And, like, I can't take someone like that serious, in my opinion.
You think he's childish?
I think he's childish, yeah. Like,
Okay.
I
How do you
agree.
think Zerka could improve his Riz?
I feel like he should be more
Or
masculine.
Maybe he just needs a girl who matches his energy. Maybe,
Yeah,
you know,
he
like, you know
needs
how
a
they
girl.
say don't change your weirdness for anybody else? Maybe he needs to find someone who's as weird as him.
But that's why I said. That's why when I said.
That's not true. Two schizos can't be together. You can't have two crackheads. You need one crackhead and one normal person.
I mean, for
to balance it out.
balance, yeah.
You need balance in a relationship. If they're both
So
cokeheads,
maybe he
then
needs someone
destruction.
who's accepting of him. I'm not. Oh, here it goes. I'm definitely accepting, but you know.
Side eye.
Would you guys come on for a stream again? And chat, type of one if you enjoyed them. I thought you guys were great. I really appreciated this. I think this was
That was great.
a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sneeco, behead this bitch, please. Absolutely not. Bro, can you smoke that shit outside? You disgusted degenerate, bro. Got all over the fucking apartment, bro. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
He wants to stay here for a whole week. I'm not. Absolutely not.
See, Zena got crazy.
That smells terrible, bro. Why would he? Getting cancer secondhand.
Secondhand.
Ay, ay, ay.
No.
Mr. Martin again with another 50.
He's a red flag walking.
He's a red flag walking. You're upset right now. Since you're a Muslim, you no longer have a sense of humor. Zerka got it right.
Know how to pray?
The blindfold jokes. Yeah, do you know how to pray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know how to do. Okay, you guys are both drunk right now. Well, you're not drunk because you don't drink, but you drank, so it's haram to pray.
drunk.
You can't speak to God while you're
Yeah, you
drinking.
can't be under the influence when you speak to God.
But yeah, I know how to do the motions, but I don't know how to say everything properly.
So do
I
you,
had only Red Bull. I only gave her Red Bull.
I know.
I only gave her
I know, but you're drunk. So we could do it for another stream. Maybe you could teach me.
You know, aren't you on the stream?
Aren't you outside with the
Bro, that shit stinks, man. Smoke that outside, bro. Oh my god. That shit stinks. Degenerate.
can I be honest? Can I be honest?
You're not bro, I'm not your roommate. This is why I don't like living with men, because they are just like towels on the floor. He's clogging the sink. He's smoking cigarettes. He's been here for 3 hours and it's
First
just
of all,
destruction.
it's not being fake Muslim. Everybody is different. Like, for example, it's your intention that counts. Like when you're that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that, because like there's a lot of Muslims that, for example, it's a sin to have sex before marriage, but a lot of Muslims do that. So
they're sinning.
They're sinning, yeah, but God is very merciful. As long as you have the intention that, like, well, I'm not saying it's right, but if you change and you really dedicate, as long as you're trying.
It's better to never do it in the first place, though.
But you act like you don't do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sinning too. But it's better to not do it. But instead of trying to make excuses for your actions, you have to admit that this is wrong.
It's
and try to
wrong.
not do it anymore.
Okay, but are you trying not to do it anymore?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you're trying.
Are you?
I'm celibate. I swear on I put this on everything I love. I'm celibate.
How long?
Since I got out of a relationship. I got out of a relationship, and I'm trying to, like, go back to God because I feel like I was.
What about your outfit?
Okay, it's like it's stages.
What do you say? My outfit must be horrible. My outfit bad?
It's haram. It is. I mean, you should be wearing a
Okay,
hijab.
so you want me to wear hijab and a
I don't know.
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just saying if you're gonna go say that you're trying to get closer to God, then follow what God is telling you to do.
Right. So like, what if like next week I just completely like?
But isn't it believe in your heart and what about you do?
No, it does
No,
matter.
I
what's
mean
in
it
the book
matters.
as
Your
well.
actions definitely matter.
If I'm not Arab.
Yeah, you
But
could convert to Muslim. You can. Or everybody can, you know, everybody can. He just did, right? You just did.
Yeah, I did.
Recently did?
Yeah. Quit drinking all this stuff.
Where you
Quit
from?
gambling. I'm from New York.
New York.
Yeah, so yeah, Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn.
You should probably start wearing a burqa, or at least put the hijab back on and cover
what
up a
is
little
a?
more.
She said the same thing. It's not a burqa. Are you talking?
You don't
about
have to
this?
wear. You don't have to wear a burqa.
Are you saying this?
It's not required, but at least wear
Are
a
you saying
hijab.
this?
I'm saying wear a hijab.
Well, okay. What
the
is the
very least.
definition of a burqa?
A burqa is covering up your whole body, but you don't have to do that.
That's baraka.
Okay, I didn't pronounce it right. Okay,
Oh
fine.
wait, never mind. I keep forgetting.
And Gossip Girl says, Amina, I respect you for admitting it's wrong, and I hope one day you will do the same. Do your best, Amina. I believe in you. There you go.
Thank
Support from a
you.
nice girl. Appreciate you.
Love you.
Only $5, but I like.
She's headed in the right direction.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing good.
Okay, are your phones charged? Is everybody, you guys ready? You had fun? You come on again? Chat, you would like to see them again, right? Yes? Yes? Type of one if you want to see them again. And what would you,
Watch
how
him
about
say
this?
no.
How about this? How about you guys rate Zerka, the date with Zerka 1 through 10? No, before we start yelling and getting upset, I already saw that coming. Hold it back. Hold it back. We'll start with the meter. What would you rate the date with Zerka 1 through 10?
Like a 5.
A 5. Okay. What about you, Brenda?
I rated a 7.
7. Okay, that's higher than I thought.
You already know my answer.
I don't know your answer.
10, baby.
-0.
Yo.
That's not a number.
I'll give you a 2. I'll give you a 2 because it's
Zero's a
fun.
number.
You made me laugh, so
No, negative
No,
zero
from-
is not a number. -1 is a
a
number.
number. Yeah.
It's not real.
Okay. So
0 is 0.
W stream?
and we're still gonna keep cooking. We're gonna
Okay, keep
yeah.
going. Man.
It's your own.
What? I'm going with her.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, congrats on the $500. Oh, you're welcome. Just, you're welcome. Yeah, cool. No. Give. Brokey.
So, as your pimp, I love him. I take 50% for $100, please, for her. Where's my money? Wait, where's it? Oh, there. Somebody told me right there.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
You want to hit?
Right now? Yeah, okay. We can just wrap up the stream.
Still early, yeah, we can wrap it.
Oh, that's it.
I'm kind of hungry too. You hungry?
No, we can focus on the stream.
Keep cooking for a second.
All right, chat. Here's the truth, chat. The truth is, damn, I'm burned. The truth is, they don't deserve me. And truth hurts. Oh shit, we got a lot of girls at this party. Should we go to this? 20 people? Oh, Miami's lit. This is gonna be a stream too, so you guys can see it. It's weird that I didn't see chat the whole thing. Were they having fun? Or are there boring parts? Because I'm like 2023, I'm trying to be perfect. Black belt with streaming. No wasted words. I was waiting for one of them to slap me. I was like, hurry up and give me the clip. Shit was fire, really. Oh, it's better than I thought. Look at this. Oh hell, I knew I did good, but damn. You think I got some followers? This is weird. Like, dude, those girls totally cock blocked that 18-year-old's like, yeah, I'll stay. And then they're like, I don't know if you'll stay. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to fucking I'm trying to fuck your friend, bro. What the fuck? Call Nick? No. Anytime there's girls around, I feel ashamed when my leader, my leader, Nick, is watching. Like, Nick, man. Look at this viewer count, bro. Holy shit.
What are you saying? What are they talking about?
They were talking about how she wanted to stay.
Oh, we're almost at 10K right now. Wait.
Yeah, she wanted to stay, but her friends totally cockblocked. You feel that?
Wait, she said that?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
In the balcony, yeah. She's like,
You're lying right now. There's no way she said that. Hey, W10K in the chat. Let's fucking go right now. Make sure to follow the stream. Make sure to follow Zerka Official on Twitter and kick.com/Zerka.
Oh, yeah, Kick. I have a Kick.
Kick.com/Zerka. W10K in the chat. When's the last time we got to 10K, man? Hey, remember when you wanted to stay a whole week? Maybe you should stay the whole week.
Well, I'm thinking like you should, if I stay the whole week, we should do more of these, but you got to be involved. I thought you'd be more involved today, but you did nothing.
What do you mean? It was your blind date.
But if we had like a double date,
a double blind,
so
I know, but
funny.
one person has to organize it, and then the other one has to be schizo, drinking wine, smoking cigarettes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Good cop, bad cop. It's good cop. You're the bad
I'm not
cop.
gonna lie.
Good cop.
This week you've had the best content on every platform. Like
That's what I'm saying.
You
And it's
did panels, politics, women. Literally can't get bored of your channel right now. It's like keep it going. And I don't even want to interrupt your creative process. Like whatever you got planned.
I know that it would be good for us to do a double blind date, but we need somebody else to set it up. Fresh did text me just now and asked me to. Would you rather do after hours tomorrow by yourself or with me?
Whatever's more views.
I think you should.
I just want views. I don't care about anything.
I think you could have a really good one by yourself. Chad, are you saying does Nick actually wants to call you line right now? We could have if we call Nick right now, that'd be a great end to the stream.
I just sometimes don't associate with Nick if there's hoes on my stream because I go, hey, you have a whole. He's got a whole movement that I feel like I'm contaminating
a little bit, but he's a big supporter of everything.
Well, I mean, he's with Kanye. Kanye does what we do, right?
Not anymore though. And no, Ye doesn't. He's married. That's why he doesn't really.
Really? He's married again?
He got remarried because he doesn't believe in premarital sex. It's great.
Oh wow.
But. Yeah, so it needs to be good cop, bad cop. This is how you like. If we're both schizo, and like I can blindfold up and schizo.
No, then I'll have to tone it down. Like when Mike's schizo, I tone it down. If we're both schizo, the girls have like they call 911.
It's gonna be mayhem.
Yeah, it's
like
so
you
bad.
Sound like when you guys are arguing, I'm like, okay, he's just joking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you see how I turned that on you?
Yeah, that was great.
High five, bitch.
That was expert level flipping because she was emotional. She didn't even realize what happened, and you just pushed it on me. I was like, am I gonna have to kick these bitches out? Like, am I have to grab the Glock and like fucking like, is this? I've never Frank Castle get, you know. But
You should have way
does
more.
Nick actually want to call chat?
IRL shows, bro. You should have way more of these couches and shit.
Yeah, no, this is why I said I had the whole setup like that. This is
Actually, if you brought the couch forward and had 4 or 5 guests on at the same time, that'd do views. Like the thumbnail would be a couple chicks, Sneeco and me, sitting in between them.
Oh, we should have got a thumbnail. I'm retarded.
No, you did 10K, so you won.
Yeah, true.
I just like, and no bots, none of that.
No bots. It's Rumble. I'm gonna make sure. Nick's saying he wants to call right now. That'd be a great end to the show.
No way, Nick actually watched this shit?
Yeah, I think he tunes into my stuff.
Wow.
I don't know if he's live right now. Nick is doing a show right now. Okay, so he's doing a show. Let him go talk about politics and stuff like that.
It doesn't matter.
He can call.
We'll be 10K every
You want
day.
to call in a Nick?
I don't care. I love Nick.
Bro, we got to juice the stream. This is exactly what this needs. Why are you breathing so heavy right now?
I'm a big guy,
You're
bro.
like a gorilla, bro. You breathe like a fat
I'm a
dude.
big dude on Adderall.
You're not an Adderall. You're sober.
No, dude, that wine knocked me out, bro. This wine.
Why did you want wine out of all things? You strike me as a vodka guy.
No, it's in the Bible. That's why.
Nick texted me. He said right now going live at 20. Yes.
Is he a Rumble guy, Nick, or is he cozy?
Yeah, he has Rumble too, but yeah, he's cozy.
Yeah, Aiden Ross. Yeah, we get Aiden. I don't think they get.
Why did you have to go and insult Aiden like that?
Aiden doesn't mind, does he?
He's gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Yo!"
No, the more I insult Aiden, the more he platforms me. He's like an abuse victim. He enjoys it. I'm kidding.
I don't think you're kidding though.
Yo, how fucking edgy did I take this one? I felt like I gave you my maximum.
Bro, the one girl, Brenda, like at the end, she's like, "Yeah, he's like too much," but at the same time, she was saying that wasn't Hitler the guy that killed the Nazis? And I'm like, what?
Oh, that was Brenda?
Yeah, she
Oh, shit.
genuinely thought Hitler killed the Nazis, and I'm like, that might have been the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
I'll definitely look into that conspiracy.
But you see, they let out the real personalities at the end. They're like,
Yo,
you
you
like
called
Jada
them.
Waiter
Remember
or
when
Lizzie?
Sneeco called them out? That was so awkward. You were just like, you bitter because you lost. I was like, don't say it out loud. Why are you?
yeah, because the one who
you
won,
make it worse.
the 18-year-old was quiet because she won. She was happy. She didn't.
But you had to say it out loud and put them in their place. I felt so bad for them. I was like, ah. But wasn't I right? The 18-year-old gave the least shit.
Of course you did. Okay, Nick says 5 minutes. Cool. What should we talk about with Nick?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Nick is a master at this. He'll take us somewhere.
I have no idea what we're going to speak about right now. Do you want something you want to rebel or something?
Oh no.
A lot of people were telling me that I should start a podcast with Destiny.
Oh yes.
I'm not sure if a podcast with you would be better or a podcast with Destiny would be better. Chad, what do you think?
As much as I want to leech, I know Steven will get you more views. Like the hot red and blue combo is
Back and forth, but debating with them all the time. Like we have enough level of disagreement to make it interesting too. We don't agree on it.
Would he even do it? I feel like Destiny.
Mel's been texting me all the time saying do it. Chad, would you prefer Zerka or Destiny or all three? All three would be too much, too loud.
No, if it was all three, he'd be red, Destiny would be blue, and I'd be comedic relief. Right? I would play both sides. I'd be like, well, sometimes you got to let your wife get fucked.
Come on.
Come on.
Where's Nick?
Oh, dude, we didn't even.
Chad, give us topics to talk about real quick. The Rumble rant slowed down a lot during the date. And you see me pay cash like a G for the
I can't believe you're paying people.
Yo, we're at 11K, chat. Bro, this stream is juicing right now. We can't end. I know Zerka wants to go party right now. We can't end.
Your Rage wants to come. You want to get him?
Yo, Chat, you want your rage on the stream?
Give him a ring.
I don't have his Discord anymore. Zerka, can you explain getting tattoos as a Catholic? I mean, a lot of Catholics get their
No.
cross right here.
Tattoos are a blood magic ritual against the temple God gave you, and that's why it's a pain
So why
ritual.
do so many Catholics get Bible verses tatted on them?
I'm telling you, it's a satanic ritual that you're marking your God's temple he gave you through a pain blood ritual, and you bleed through the tattoo. It's a blood magic ritual. It's not good.
What do you think has become more of an aesthetic for people, Christianity or Islam?
I'm not gonna lie. Islam is definitely like I envy how it still has its pillars and structure, but I feel like you guys are gonna push us into becoming radicalized. And
Ask your age for his Discord too. Maybe we can get him on the panel right now.
should I give him the address we're going to, or your address?
Ask for his Discord. You can give him you can tell him. Pull up here. Ask Nick if he wants to do a blind date. I saw Dono earlier asking when am I going to put Nick on a blind date. He said he was down. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna need to get I need an all Caucasian panel for that. None of these Broward County Jada or Ruby Rose can't do that. Just need good Italian, white, milky women.
You like white chicks? I like Latino.
Yeah, that one.
I'm a race trader when it comes to Latinos. It's so bad.
They are a weakness.
What the fuck? He says Sneeco's literally friends with me on Discord.
Nah, tell him my Discord got banned. Why is your keyboard like this?
He's funny, but don't edgy bomb him. Like, don't do what we do.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it right now. Chat, is your streaming right now? Let's see, what is this thing? Why is Mohammed Atta messaging you?
It's my moderator. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Muslim culture. It's my whole theme in my Discord and stuff. But the whole insulting Christ thing this week made me go to war. And when you go to war, it never ends. Like, they try and jump you. So it's like, I'm already in.
Yo, imagine a panel with Your Rage and Nick. The stream is juicing right now. I don't know if we're on the main page. We're at 11.6. We got to keep going, bro. We can't stop. Please do not do a podcast with Destiny, Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl, stop crying. He's good. It's good to have
Destiny brings values. There's still statistics that are correct, right? Besides the homosexuality, he brings good shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Your Age doesn't talk about a lot of these issues. He doesn't talk about political things or anything like that, but he definitely watches a lot of that content. He will message me after a debate and be like, yo, you cooked him, like you did that. And then when I watch the stream, he's just like scrolling on YouTube shorts going, oh my God, chat, what the whiz, yeah. Like he's doing teenage content for TikTok, but he wants to go and graduate it. That's what happens to a lot of streamers. They'll have like a younger audience, but then you get to Aiden's age, Your Age's age, and then it gets like, then they feel like, yo, I need something else. Salim is having the same problem from Nell. Like he does pranks and stuff like that. But he's like, yo, I want to like speak about issues. I want to talk about something bigger. They want to graduate their content. Please do a podcast just with Destiny, but it has to be in person though. If Zerker moves to Miami, your podcast will go crazy, says Sneeco. Thank you, Sneeco.
Actually, Mike and I are moving to Miami.
For real?
100%.
When?
Within next month.
I don't even understand why you're in LA.
LA is where we have all of our whores that get us to 12,000 viewers. Like we can't do it without the whores.
No, you don't need whores. That's what holds you back.
No. If
you don't need whores.
No. If you have whores, you don't have to do anything. Like I go take a nap and we're at 12,000. I just come, twitter.com/ZerkaOfficial and walk away.
W12,000 in the chat. We're cooking right now. We're on the front page. Zerka, you need a Red Bull. We need to get this energy up. He right now, Zerka's losing it. He's
Fuck
like,
women. Fuck women.
Yeah!
Women fucking suck. They literally suck at everything. Nursing, he gets shot with a bullet. She can't even pick him up. You want a male nurse? Fucking motherhood. Fucking 80% fucking chance a single mom raises a murderer. A single dad raises good kids. Women literally suck at everything. Let's fucking go.
Wait, Aiden unfollowed? Aiden unfollowed me or Zerka? Hold on, let me get you a Red Bull.
I dare him to unfollow. I dare Aiden. I'll go to war with him, bro. Okay, Your Rage gave it. I think he wants to call. Where's the finish line? No, I love Kanye, man. I've always loved Kanye. I love Mania. I love Bipolar. Bipolar is just truth, right? God is pouring through you, and you just start saying, hey, Kim Kardashian, stop doing that whole shit. Pete Davidson's a little snake rat. You know what I mean? Don't ever let your teachers tell you you're crazy, chat, because one day you'll be doing 12K with Sneeco.
W stream going FNF with Zerka tomorrow, no homo, bro. Yeah, but I don't want to go steal his shine. So he's been trying to go on for a long time, but who's that?
Your Rage.
Oh, okay. Got Your Rages. Chat, who did Aiden unfollow?
Yeah, wait, let me check. I know, I can see if
he unfollowed Zerka.
On what?
Because you were calling him a Jew, bro.
Bro, no, it's because I talked about his sister. He actually unfollowed me.
Stop burning bridges. I put you on, and then all you do is insult them. Let me add Your Rage real quick. He'll follow you back. Let me add Your Rage real quick. What's his thing? Let me see.
Oh, shit. No, now I'm fucking shook, bro. Like, I'm livid. Can we leak that or no?
No. Ooh. Chat, W-roll on Aiden on following Zerka.
Yeah, I'll make 30 tweets about Aiden now.
Oh, Fuentes is calling me.
Let's go.
Hello?
America first, how you doing?
America America First. I'm good. How are you?
We're doing great. We got a 12K on Rumble. You want to call in?
What?
We have a big stream on Rumble right now. You want to call in?
Yeah, you mean like on Discord?
Yeah. I'll call you right now.
All right, okay.
All right, cool. My chat all day long, I have like 25% of my audience that's like, call Nick every single day.
Wait, why am I getting so many DMs saying that was unbelievable? That was off the charts. Was it that good of a stream?
This was a fire stream. That's what I'm saying, man.
What did I even say to the bitches?
As soon as someone gives you structure, which is, I'm the only person to not get triggered by it. So you see how everybody else burns the bridge? You've been attacking me all week. I bob and weave all of it.
And then you juice me like I'm your whore.
Bro, I'm not juicing you like a whore. What do you? Everyone's messaging you saying good shit, bro. Zerka, this is all you needed, bro. Thank you for the 50. This is entertaining, but trigger the memories of Hitler's atrocities against the Nazis.
Aiden said you're a snake because I said his sister's hot, or why?
You said so much shit. Why are you saying Aiden's sister's hot?
I'm just trolling the fucking.
Stop burning the bridge, bro. I'm the only one who could survive your. Bro, nobody can like stay attacked, yo.
Here's the plot twist. I still haven't seen what she looks like. Like I faked.
I know you're trolling, but people, you understand why that can be triggering. Bro, someone sent him that clip on Discord. He went, what the fuck? He's a snake. And then I'll follow you. Thank you, Jeremy, for the 20. Sneeco for making the Rumble homepage. BotTube is for homos. Exactly. Fuck YouTube. Get banned, bro. Stop being a fucking cuck to whoever what you want to blame is.
Bro, I haven't posted on YouTube in like a year. I'm not a YouTuber. He's like, why aren't you banned? I'm pretty sure they'll get my ass.
I need to call Nick, man. We're going to get to 13K.
Do I have to put this thing on?
Yeah. So we can talk to Nick.
Wow. Give me smaller headphones. Make me look dumber, bro.
All right, whatever.
Where's the finish line? What song, chat? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I have no topic. Let's just talk shit.
Oh, and your rage? Are you gonna add it?
Ask him if he wants to come on with Nick. I understand that people might not, like, you gotta ask before adding him on the panel with Nick.
We show Nick too much love. We should have gotten rage first. We've never shown him love. Well, we fucked up business-wise, but whatever.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's not all about the business and the money.
Oh, for me it is. I don't like you people.
You're a fucking liar.
I hate.
Criticize me when I post a picture of Trump.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I try to chill with my like real life friends, and then I realized, dude, you guys are more based. Like you talk about the stuff that'll get me canceled. Like it's a little more fun with the online crowd.
Why? Tell Nick to pick up. Oh, yours doesn't know who Nick is? Should I just add him?
Yeah. Add him. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Like Nick tries to.
Can you ask him if he's live?
I'm not gonna lie. Nick doesn't come off as a racist at all to me. So I'll just add him with anyone. Like I don't know how people paint him that way.
Well, I don't want to burn the bridge of yours. Did he? I don't know if he added
Richard Spencer. He came off as a racist to me. Well, I mean, a little more. I don't know about that word.
Oh, George says I'm with some thugs right now. We about to get tacos.
Okay, that's gonna get us killed, bro. It's like, hey, do you want to meet the #1 griper of all
with a bunch of thugs getting tacos?
I always wonder, since people are always trying to jump me, what about Nick? Are people trying to jump him? 13,000 viewers. Let's go, baby. Ooh, shit. Nick is in his TikTok hairstyle mode. Chad.
What's going on?
There's
how you doing?
White genetics. Supreme white genetic Chad.
What have you been up to?
Not much. What have you guys been up to?
We just had a pretty base stream. Zerka is just straight up entertainment, man. You give him a couple cigarettes and then a couple girls to go and grab involuntarily, and it's content.
He's great content. He was great content on that platform. It was a good mix because, Ryan Dawson comes in with the intellectual stuff and Zerka comes in doing a Roman salute, smoking cigarettes. It's a perfect combination. So that was good.
What's your show about tonight? Sometimes I want to get more political. I watch your show and I'm like, maybe I should be an intellectual. Maybe I should stop doing low IQ stuff with all these girls and, going on Omegle and looking at Discord memes. Maybe I should do a show, and then I'll do a political show. And I'm like, this is just, this is Discount America First.
Yeah, well, and you know, you got a great personality. You know how to get sturdy and all that.
Now, this is how Nick keeps politics interesting. He gives us all this data, and well, if you look at the studies and stuff, data, he sees the viewer count stagnating. It's getting a little boring.
Right.
Then he goes, "These fucking Jews, man!" And then the viewers start going up again, and that's how he keeps the
You
audience.
got to throw in the racial slurs with the statistics.
Yeah, or he goes
Gotta reel 'em
black.
in.
Or when Nick, when you go like black guys, you know, they're late to everything. That increases viewership by at least 500, right?
Yeah, well, look at Destiny. He's figured it out. He figured out the formula, obviously, last couple days. You
Yeah.
guys see that, Sneeco? Have you talked to him? What's going on with this guy?
What do you say? He said George Floyd was like he hates George Floyd or something. I heard he went extra racist. Leafy called up and he's like, "What's going on?"
He said, "Give me one reason why whites shouldn't hate black people." He's like, "You seriously expect whites to not hate black?" His words. I was like, "Whoa,
Based?
me, based for real." But I'm me, and I was like, "Whoa, Steven."
I don't know.
Relax.
I forgive black people for everything. Like when George Floyd beat up a pregnant woman, totally forgave him. Right? When he was selling fentanyl to fucking the youth, totally forgave him. Right? Anything he does, I just 100% BLM forgive.
Well, I like Zerka's take. Zerka always says that Destiny is actually a white supremacist and he's just lying and he dyed his hair blue in order to go.
Whoa.
People.
He's a StarCraft Nazi who dropped hard RN words, which is hard to even find Nick say.
Not that
The
one.
dude Destiny definitely morphed over time. Nick morphed from a limited government and free market kind of homosexual to a full straight dude who's like, I don't know about that fucking rabbi, bro. So Nick's morphing wasn't that drastic. Destiny went from Nazi to the other side of the homosexual spectrum, right?
I don't think he even changed. It's like you said, he is a super Nazi, like in his bones, like deep in his bones, he's a super Nazi. But he just realized he could make a lot of money by dyeing his hair blue and doing the feminist tranny thing. Because you hear it come out all the time. It's like you say, he drops the N-word. He clearly hates women, clearly hates blacks. He is very aware of the Jews.
No.
He just won't say it.
How many women have come out and said Nick this, Nick that? Zero. There's been 1 million girls on Twitter saying Destiny manipulated me for some pussy, which is like, bitch, you're just stupid. But number two is like, Nick got a bad rap with women and he hasn't really mingled with them. But Destiny, who is traumatizing these fucking whores, he's the hero. Are we watching the same movie? My nigga, this is crazy, my nigga.
Hey.
Nigga, what you gonna do?
If you said that on the E-Day, I don't think it was blind. I just put Zerka on a blind date. I just got a
I
text
don't want to.
from the top girl. She said she wants your number. The girl that won.
Nice.
W Zerka?
I gave her my number, so
I'll send it
I just
to you.
ignored her.
Nick, when are you gonna come on for a blind date?
I don't know. I'll come out there soon. Maybe I'll come out there over the summer. It'd be good content, I think, right?
Hold on,
Nick.
Nick. Up with good Caucasian Italian virgins.
You were being accused by my whole cocaine crusader crowd, right? The whole clan is saying you're a fake incel who actually gets with women. You're good with women. Because we saw in shows, you're charismatic with them. Even the older ones, like that Italian who married the black guy. Where the fuck did you get the experience to talk to women like with the experienced guys if you're not dating them? Like where? It is
I'm
suspicious.
Look, I mean, I'm Italian. I have Riz. I'm charismatic. Here's the thing, though. I explained this to Obsidian, the red pill guy. I said, you know, a lot of people think of incel, they think of a guy that can't get laid. Now, I could get laid if I wanted to. I think it would be super easy. But the thing is, we're reclaiming the expression to mean, but I'm interested in politics. I'm interested in doing this. And I said this on my show, and this is really important. When I first got started doing this, you know, everybody has to start somewhere. I didn't have an audience. I didn't have any clout. I didn't have any money. Now, if I were so concerned when I was 18 getting started about what women thought of me, if I was out there chasing pussy, if I was out there, I need a girlfriend, I need a girl to pat me on the head, I would have never made it this far.
Kinda
because
gay.
well, no guy that's chasing pussy is willing to be in the streets like that. You know, because I got called a lot of things before I became a millionaire and before I started rolling with, you know, every famous right-winger in the country. Now I have clout and people go, oh, well, of course, you know, of course you could get laid. You're rich and famous.
I would actually make the argument that The level of arousal a woman would be at with Nick versus someone like me or Sneeco would be actually much greater if she knows he's banned. He says the N-word.
I'm banned.
He walks around. You walk around without security, which is really stupid. I don't like that you do that. I don't like that Nick does that because Nick is not like a fucking Mike Tyson.
He's
but
getting ketchup
when a
on it.
woman understands he's unapologetic. Like you literally look in the woman's face, and I thought it was like a Zerka trade, and then maybe I got it from you, you got it from me, I don't know. But you'll look at them and say, this is how it is. You belong in the kitchen. And for some reason, the fact that you didn't give 10% of your land to their stupid opinion, they love you more. They come in your Discord. They try and get on your shows to impress you. They go, well, actually, Israel's our greatest ally. I've seen those. These girls come after him on the show. And I'm like, whoa, here's a guy who's never dated a girl, but understands women better than 90% of the red pill market. It's fucking weird.
That's what actually made me have that take against the Red Pill Godfather and against Myron. Actually, I disagree with him when he says that you need to sleep with 50 women in order to understand girls. It's really not that complicated. You should just get a girl with a low body count who's submissive to you. Like you don't need to be with a bunch of feminists to understand what would make a good wife. Not that hard.
Women are all the same. I mean, if you grow up in the world, you deal with women. You deal with your mom, you deal with your female siblings, female family members, female friends. And of course, it's not to say you're dealing with those women like you would with a woman you're sleeping with, but women are all the same. Like they all do the same things make them tick. They have the same traits, the same behaviors. And really, I mean, so much of it you could just learn by observation. It's not like they're super complicated creatures. You don't need to see a million interactions to, kind of get the gist of what we're working with over there. And
I make the argument women are so simple that if you swim upstream, you do better. I'm known as the most toxic masculine guy on Twitch. There's many good looking guys on Twitch, like Hassan Piker and stuff. When I came on, all of them came to me. They're punching each other to sit next to me on TwitchCon. They were obsessed with me, and everyone's like, well, if all these guys are good looking with clout and more clout than Zerka, what is the missing variable? Zerka's the only toxic masculine. And I'm swimming upstream. I'm saying everything she hates. So I don't want a man to tell me to go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. Immediately she's stimulated. She wants to know more about me. But as soon as they say, I believe in equality and stuff, they don't like you anymore. And it's like, dude, I always say, if you want the woman you're talking to, just disagree on everything. If she says her favorite color is blue, you say, you're wrong. It's not blue, it's pink.
Wrong.
Nick, I want to ask you about this recent take, and I think that you and Zerk are on the same page when it comes to this. What did you mean by marrying a 16-year-old is good?
So, I mean, what's not to understand? I want a 16-year-old wife. I want a 17-year-old wife or something. That's probably not going to happen just based on the legal statutes in the country. But here's the thing, okay? Everybody's got it twisted about what it means to have sex in a moral way. What do I mean by this? We as Christians have a very clear view of what moral sexuality looks like what kind of moral standards come into play when you talk about sex. And it's very simple. It's marriage. That's the only moral sexual conduct. Get married, have sex in a procreative way. We don't believe in anal, oral, promiscuity, adultery, homosexuality, any of that.
No, oral is sodomy. Oral is sodomy.
Yep.
I know it's bad.
I don't think it is. I think in the Quran it's okay. I'm not gonna. Don't quote me on that and clip it into the Muslim.
Careful, I might convert.
I am pretty sure. Pretty sure it's okay because it's a level of submission, but no oral.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, you're taught to enjoy deviancy. If you were taught to enjoy a loving marriage with a scheduled sexual routine that is for procreating, dude, you have never experienced that level of happiness. You've only had some rubbing genitals. There's some disgusting rubbing genitals with a stranger. You've never actually had the highest level of purity, a virgin. And whether you have $1 million or $100 million, the bitch is not a virgin.
Chat saying oral is halal. That's 1 point for us, man. You've been talking all stream about how you don't like having sex and you only get oral, you only get head.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Christ is king. That's all that matters.
Let's go.
Apparently, you're committing sodomy every single day,
and I repent every single day, every night before bed. I don't care.
God bless. That's right. I mean, you should try not to, but that's the right attitude. I mean, we have to repent, but the point is that Christians have a fundamentally different view of sex, which is that The only thing that matters is that you get married. And the thing is, like, the left comes in and their sexual morality is totally different. They have this consent-based morality where they say, nowadays, when we think about rape, we think about, I don't know, like a black guy with a gun holds a woman down and says, you know, one for that now.
We're trying to get you back on Twitter and you're doing this to us. We're trying to get you back
what
on
we think about when we think about rape. It's not, that has nothing to do with race. Rape is taking pussy. Rape is taking pussy. I don't know why that's your image of rape.
Hey, Nick.
What the
Did I say black? I must have just
What
slipped
the
out.
fuck? Whoa, bro.
I
mean,
don't remember that.
maybe he's talking about crime statistics.
White or black? Hey, I don't know. Maybe I said that by mistake. Here's one.
Come on, man.
We think about, like you said, taking sex, but you know that's not how it really is these days. Now it's like if a woman regrets it, it's a rape. If it goes a little bit farther than she wanted it, now she'll be flirting, she'll be drinking, she'll be putting her hands, kissing. Oh, but you know, if she wants to shut it down right in the middle, suddenly it turns into a rape.
If she gets jealous that you talk to another girl at the bar, all of a sudden I regret the experience. I see it all the time.
And also the age is a part of it as well, because then they extend that and they say, well, if you are of a certain age, then you can't really consent because your mind is not developed, and this is totally arbitrary.
Meanwhile, 16-year-olds are acting like whores, literal whores, and they're telling us what the fuck.
So why is your argument against Islam all the time I see on Twitter criticizing Muhammad, peace be upon him, his
Because
marriage?
that's not 16. It's not 16.
So where is the line drawn?
Well, I would make the argument that if 16-year-olds are going to get married, and this would be under marriage, right? They wouldn't be like fornication. I think it would be a 16-year-old and a 16-year-old. And Nick might disagree.
But Nick's not 16.
Yeah, Nick's going to disagree here. I would make it 16 and 16, and with the family helping, with the family telling them what to do.
Well, here's the thing, though, is you have to consider it this way. In a liberal world, if the age of consent is 16, what does that mean? 16-year-old whores. And that's a horrifying concept. That's why people hate it, because the thought of a 16-year-old girl having promiscuous hookups and sex is despicable. It's corruption. You're destroying her innocence. This is straight up Satanism. But a Christian views sexuality in terms of marriage. So if a guy weds a 16-year-old, it suddenly becomes okay. Now, if a 16-year-old's getting turned out into a prostitute, worst thing imaginable. 16-year-old finds a loving husband and gets married, it's a totally different story. And so it also goes along with this. Christians are expected to be celibate until marriage. Well, when do men and women start to want to have sex? In their adolescence, when they start to undergo puberty. Not when they're 30. Now when they're 25, when their frontal lobe finishes developing, they start to want to have sex. We were all that age. We were all 16, 17.
Not to interrupt, it seems like it's safer births. They say something about more elastic bones and a hormone production. Their hormone profile is more healthy and they get more time with the kids. And there's like a lot of benefits. Just
That's
saying,
when we were made.
Not a pedophile.
That's when we
just
were
saying.
made. We were designed to start having sex then, because that's when we start developing our reproductive capabilities. And so a Christian worldview doesn't really work unless you have kids getting married young. Because otherwise, if you have this world where women delay childbirth until they're 28, well, I mean, what men and women are really going to be chaste and celibate for 10, 15 years after they start to become sexual? It's impossible. Hormones are raging, people's libido are high, because that's when people are supposed to have kids. That's when people are supposed to get married. So you really have to just totally reorient your perspective around what Christians want, which is people getting married young and having sex for the sake of having kids. That's a beautiful thing, as opposed to this where people are wearing condoms and getting vasectomies and abortions, and they're hooking up and everything's rape. It's like so fucking sick. So I'm really just old school like that. I mean, every culture was like this 60 years ago.
When you look at the female psychology, in a woman's psyche, she doesn't know she enjoys her like toes sucked or some degenerate shit until someone teaches her that. So technically, if a girl tells you, "Oh, I like anal," it's because a man taught her that. So technically, they're not even doing things they want. So when you really think about it, all that whoreness comes from that open society, right? And you clean all that up by just they're not allowed in the workforce. That's how you clean it up. That's step one. And then step two would be...
Well, who did that? Who's actually actively trying to get women to be...
I think it's the satanic tribe of Islam.
Why is it satanic if they're doing exactly what you are advocating for?
Everything avoiding the cross is satanic, period. Amen. In Jesus' name.
That's just not true.
Let's go. Absolutely.
That's true, Nick?
It is, because, listen, I mean, your religion denies the crucifixion even happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just straight up demonic.
I find it so weird when Muslims are like, we actually respect him. We're just going to strip divinity away from the creator. Excuse me, you little goat fucker.
Okay.
I can say it, I'm Albanian.
Okay.
We fuck goats too.
Why do I let you guys on this panel and then you just say the most outlandish stuff? He's saying black
Because
people
you guys attack Christ on Twitter all day, and when we get hard, you guys get shook and traumatized. Bitch, I'll take you to rehab. You go to rehab for the shit I say. You guys attack Jesus. Does he shit and pee? Does Jesus shit and pee? The only examples Jesus ever gave was sweating from the brow. As a carpenter, work. That's the example. What's the other? It's not like he got married or anything. Yeah, sacrifice. The father will sacrifice for the family. This is literally telling you how the family unit needs to be fueled by love. The highest love is sacrifice. That's not your God. That's not a Buddhist God. Definitely not a Chinese God. That's the one God that touched the four corners, the four wings of the earth, that Christianity was with China, was with every tribe. And then they did this to us. There was, listen, before Hinduism, and they want to say these are the old religions, it was Christ. Everything started with Genesis, period. Okay? Even when you look at sperm, it's a serpent with an egg. Everything is Genesis. Adam, the building blocks of life, comes from Adam and Eve. Fake material science. Everything is from Christ. Everything. When they inverted the cross and snapped it, they said it's the peace sign for their gay sexual revolution that destroyed everything, right? With their satanic panic and blah, blah, blah. We don't like this. Everything is an attack on a cross. Nobody on earth, no Freemasons, no Jesuits are attacking Islam. Nobody's attacking you guys. We're the ones under attack. Nick muddies the waters when he says it's white people under attack when it's really the fucking cross.
Okay, Nick, can I ask you two verses from the Bible? I want to see what you think about this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've been debating all the time about the Trinity, and his explanation for the Trinity is that Jesus gave the ultimate sacrifice, which must mean he's God because that's the ultimate form of love, right? What about Mark 13:32 from the English Standard Version?
Here we go.
In the Bible it says, "No one knows that day or hour, but concerning that day or that hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." If Jesus is God, how does he not know the time, but the Father knows the hour?
Well, there's a few explanations for that verse. Specifically, if you get into the language, if you get into the Hebrew word for to know, it actually can mean a few different things. It can mean actually knowing it. It could also mean that he was not prepared to give that information at that point in time. There's also an explanation which says that when Jesus, because of course Jesus has been from the beginning, and he became incarnate with man. God bound his nature to man's nature. And so when that happened, he gave up some of his godly powers because, of course, Jesus was put up on the crucifix.
What Nick is trying to say is you'd see Christ in a limited form of the infinite Father, but we don't want to say limited because then you guys will hold on to that word and say, well, then he's not God. It's an example for our small minds to comprehend. We're just human. God isn't going to come in the infinite to us. He's going to come in man form to explain it to us.
Okay, but man form doesn't mean all-knowing. If he's all-knowing, even if he's in man form, he would know everything, just like God. Because
what human resurrected, Sneeco? Not one fucking human on earth has ever resurrected.
Going besides the point I'm trying to talk about by you're just dodging what I'm asking you and then bringing up the resurrection again.
Here's what's more fundamental, because we could get into that, but this is actually what Muslims have been saying for thousands of years. The whole Muslim answer to Christianity is that the Bible has been corrupted. They say that the Bible has been mistranslated and corrupted over generations. Now, there's some parts of the Bible that they like, and the parts that they don't agree with, they say, oh, well, that's a corruption. That's been going on for 1,300 years. But what's fundamental here, aside from those kinds of things, because they'll debate about the wording in the Bible, they'll debate about apparent contradictions or things like that, What matters fundamentally is whether you believe Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose from the dead. Because if you believe that, then necessarily he has to be God. And if he's God, then we can work out theologically where there are apparent problems. But this is what Muslims like to kind of go around on the edges and say, what about this verse? What about this verse?
They lie. The Muslims will never talk about 500 witnesses, and they say, well, they talked about Jesus 50 years later. No, they didn't. There's Ophite serpent tribes. There's Gnostic Christians. There's Canaanite Christians. There's so many types of evil, good Christians that were immediately right after Christ talking about it immediately. Just because you didn't get a professional text, give me a fucking break.
But do you see how you're kind of pivoting away from the verse I'm trying to talk about? You're trying to say that Muslims will always criticize and say that the Bible has contradictions and that it's been manipulated. I bring up a specific verse that goes against the idea in the Bible that Jesus is not God, that Jesus is not the Father. But
it's not a pivot.
Sure, but the reasons that Muslims always bring that up is because everything in the Quran has stayed consistent throughout time. It hasn't been manipulated, and everything that's in the
consistently wrong.
Everything.
Well, but the Quran,
it's consistently
the Quran
wrong.
is wrong.
It's wrong. You could be it's consistent.
Can you find a
You can say
contradiction
2
in the
plus
Quran?
2 is 5. You're for 1,000 years. You're still wrong.
Can you find a contradiction like that in the Quran?
Here's the biggest problem with the Quran is that the Quran not only denies the resurrection, but it denies the crucifixion. And the crucifixion is a historical fact. Atheists
But can you
will
find a
say
contradiction in the Quran?
Well, the Quran may be internally consistent. I could write a book that's internally consistent.
Harry Potter.
But the Quran, they say, is the word of God. Now, the Bible does not claim that. The Bible says that God chose people to record what they saw, but Christians do not claim that the Bible is the unadulterated word of God received directly. They're authors of the Bible. Islam is not the same. The Quran is the dictated word of Allah. It was just recorded. Now, you could say that Joseph Smith of the Mormon religion makes the same claim, that he just transcribed what God told him.
Freemason. Fuck that Freemason. Fuck that Freemason.
Sure. So then how,
Absolutely.
Where does your basis of belief for Christianity come from? Because Muslims, it just goes straight to the Quran. If there's any disagreements or that's the reason that there's not a bunch of, I know you're going to say like Sunnis and Shias, but for the most part, like Muslims, it's just, you read the Quran and that's exactly what defines you as a Muslim.
Well, that's because Muslims are just more simple-minded. We white people don't agree as much. We actually ponder more. We argue.
So you have all these different.
That's why white people invented.
That's
why white people invented everything throughout history.
Well, so with the Quran, to get back to the original point, so this is a key distinction, that the Bible does not claim to be the direct word of, it's inspired by God, but it doesn't come transcribed from God, but the Quran does. Now, what the Quran says about the crucifixion is that it didn't happen, and that's just incorrect. I mean, there are secular sources, Christian sources. Contemporary scholars, atheists today, will say it's not even a matter of dispute that the crucifixion happened. So that's the problem with the Quran.
So you don't agree with that verse? You don't agree with this verse, specifically the one I brought up, Mark 13:32, the one that says that Jesus didn't know the hour, but the Father knew the hour. You don't agree with that?
Well, hang on.
You already answered
I did already answer that. But here's the thing. So when Muslims say, well, the Bible has, because I know there's that, and Muslims will use other apparent contradictions in the Bible as well. And the problem with that is, if you believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose from the dead, which is what all Christians believe, then if there are what you might call discrepancies, or you would call a contradiction in the Bible, we would view that as a theological problem that we would have to work out. Maybe there's more information that we don't have access to. Maybe there's some sort of translation, it's lost in translation or something like that. But if you believe that Jesus Christ died and rose from the dead, then it would follow necessarily that the Bible has to be correct, and it's a problem of interpretation. In other words, pointing out those kinds of things in the Bible does not refute the central claim of Christianity, which is the historical fact of Christ's resurrection. So it's not a dodge, because we could get into, and like I said, when Jesus merges with his human nature, he voluntarily restricts himself because he takes on man's nature.
Yes.
He suffers,
yes.
he bleeds,
Limited
he
form.
sweats blood.
Yes.
Exactly. And you could get into the translation about what does it mean to know. I mean, his mission was not to tell people the day or the hour. That wasn't part of what he was there to reveal. So, I mean, there are explanations for it. And, you could say, well, I don't find those persuasive. But it doesn't refute the central claim, because, again, if you don't believe that Christ rose from the dead, if you don't even believe he was crucified, well, then the Bible's a work of fiction. If you do believe that Christ rose from the dead, then any apparent contradictions, they'll have to be a theological discussion on them. So that's where it's not. It doesn't reach the central point.
Why are you consistent with Jesus' resurrection, but not the rest of the Bible?
It's not. Well,
what do you mean by
I think
that?
the Bible is all consistent, but the crucifixion, the resurrection is what gives Christ authority. That's what establishes his credibility, and that is something that was established again as an historical fact.
Now think of it. If an infinite creator, God, the Father, came to bring divinity to man through faith, would he give you absolute power? Would he just bring everything, or would he come in a limited form for your feeble, for your tiny little human mind to understand?
It's not about all power. It's
no.
If God is all knowing.
You're begging the question of, why can't I know as much as God? Why did he come in a more limited form? Or come on, it's ridiculous.
So then it's not God, because God is all knowing. And he's not all knowing.
Dude, your God is literally has a name called the Deceiver, because some guys were deceiving and plotting, so he plots better. He's literally fucking competing with man. When has Christ ever competed with man? Christ beat man in everything. Purity, sacrifice, hard work, everything.
What do you think about this one, Nick? This is the last one I'll read. Matthew 26:39. It says, "And he went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed, saying, this is Jesus talking, saying, 'Oh, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will.'" So it's saying that Jesus was praying by falling on his face and praying to the Father. If Jesus is God, why is he praying to the Father? And why is he praying like a Muslim does, falling on his face?
Well, he also says in another passage in the gospel, I don't have it off the top of my head, but he also says in the gospel, I think it's to Mary Magdalene, he says, your Father and my Father, your God and my God. And so he distinguishes between the way in which mankind worships God and the way that he worships God. Of course, if God becomes man, then he worships God the Father. So it's not a contradiction to say that God is a man, worships God the Father.
Oh my God.
So God worships...
Whoa, Nick. I'm stealing that one. You knocked that bitch out the park. You fucking lost. Why the fuck would he come in a limited human form?
I asked for his explanation. It's not about...
Oh my God, that's a good one, Nick, bro. I've never heard that.
So Jesus prays... So is Jesus praying to himself or praying to the Father?
He's praying to the Father as a man, because of course he became man. He's both man and God as Jesus Christ. He became incarnated.
As he's teaching you to sacrifice, love, and heal the sick, he's teaching you how to pray too.
But he was praying by himself to the Father. He wasn't teaching anyone.
Because he's in his human form.
There's three persons in the Trinity, and that is the distinction between Islam and Christianity, is that, and that's what Muslims don't disclose, is that they think that the Holy Spirit and Jesus are not God. They think that, and that's why they put up the finger and they say Takbir, there's one, there's just Allah. And so, they don't agree with this concept that there is a God with three distinct persons that are also all God at the same time.
But Nick, in our psyche, whether you're Muslim or Christian, you do see the three. Heaven,
everywhere.
Heaven, reality, and Nick.
So is Christianity a monotheistic religion?
It is.
Absolutely.
But you just said
there's three. There are three persons in one. There's God the Father, God the Son, the Holy Spirit. There is the lover, the beloved, and then there's the love between them. That's how people describe the Trinity.
All right, you guys say...
How is it monotheistic?
No, you guys say the Quran is uncreated. Do you buy that? It's uncreated?
What do you mean uncreated? It comes straight from God. He sent Muhammad as his messenger.
Yeah, so the Quran is this like a two-part God? It's like a very dumb way to look at it.
Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was not God, he was God's messenger.
Right, but
he's the final prophet.
You guys say the Quran is uncreated.
Yes, it came directly from God. And Muhammad was the messenger.
I promise you, Nick, when Muslims try and pretend it's three different gods, I feel like they're doing it in bad faith every time.
I'm not doing it in bad faith.
No, not you. The scholars. The scholars are doing it in bad faith.
But how could three be... genuine question. I'm asking like what your explanation for this, because this is why it never made sense to me. I grew up Catholic too. How can three be one?
How can infinite be one? How the fucking infinite be? How can everything in the world be one?
Because they're three distinct things. It's like, I understand there's one, like, we're all part of the same nation, correct? Like, we all are in America, we're all Americans, we are one nation. But how can three distinct personalities be one at the same? How could that be monotheistic?
Well, it's
they're all three different.
But it's three different perspectives to your human mind of one God, right? The Father, the Son. It's really just filling your mind with the family unit, right?
So chat's saying three persons, one God. So is now God a person? I thought just Jesus was a person, and the Holy Spirit and God are different.
Well, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are the three persons. Persons meaning constituent parts. But just because there are multiple parts of something doesn't mean there's not one whole. Yeah, God the Father, the Son, and of the
दिल की बातें तुझको सुनाए सामने आके बैठो जाना सुन लो दर्द हमारे सामने आके बैठो जाना सुन लो दर्द हमारे हम सिंध में रहने वाले सिंधी मेहमान नवाजे हैं सारे आंखों की पलकों पे तुझको बिठाए दिल की बातें तुझको सुनाए सामने आके बैठो जाना सुन लो दर्द हमारे सामने आके बैठो जाना सुन लो दर्द हमारे हम सिंध में रहने वाले सिंधी मेहमान नवाजे हैं सारे आंखों की पलकों पे तुझको बिठाए दिल की बातें तुझको सुनाए
Well, why don't we do a debate? Why don't we set up a debate? You pick the best Muslim scholar. I'll find the best Catholic scholar. Maybe me, but maybe somebody else. And let's do like a four-way debate or something. Because the fact of the matter is the Trinity is an extremely complex subject. It is very complicated. It's also very mysterious. I mean, that's part of it, is that we cannot fully comprehend God's nature. So when you say things like, well, it's 3 in 1, how is that possible? It is difficult to understand God's nature because God is infinite. God is, and his nature is beyond our understanding fully. But that being said, I think it deserves more time on that. And if you're actually interested, you should want to investigate rather than just trying to say like, oh, well, that appears as though it doesn't make sense. Therefore, it's debunked. But I would ask...
No, I'm not saying that it's debunked. I'm just saying that this is why I resonate with Islam and why I think a lot of people are gravitating towards it. Because
what's the evidence for Islam? I mean, why do you believe
आप इमरान खान के साथ खड़े होंगे इमरान खान के साथ इसमें जरा शक नहीं शैतान की
there's no depictions on it. They don't depict any of the prophets.
आप इमरान खान के साथ खड़े होंगे इमरान खान के साथ
of Saturn. You worship a cube.
Yeah, the cube. What do you say about the cube?
It's a symbol, but it's not worshiping the cube.
Oh, really? So it's not just Allah and the cube? Sounds like a two-part God to me, because you guys are going around the cube.
There's nobody in Islam who says that Mecca, that's God. There's nobody who's ever claimed that. It's just that's a symbol.
In your book it says worship nothing else, and here you have Muslims doing a Zio ritual.
That's not a Zio ritual. And that's also not worship.
Saturnian worship isn't Zio. You're doing the halo ring, the left-hand ring around Saturn, the cube, Saturn, Satan.
That's not worshiping the cube. That's not worship. You just.
Or how about this one? How about this one? Do we agree that the devil holds all the material wealth on earth? Do we raise your hand if you agree? Right? That he grants you all the. Do you believe in a satanic deal? All the wealth of the world you can get from the devil, this material world.
If you make a deal with the devil, you can get anything you want. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, in this world, not heaven.
Okay, yeah, kind of.
You agree? Okay. So all the material wealth, zillions and zillions of dollars, circulate one book in the Vatican. That's the fucking Bible. That's not your book. You understand what I'm saying? That's the book that holds power. That's the book that everyone wants to corrupt the most. That's the book that 33% of all fallen angels with Lucifer go after. They're not going after your book. Nobody even gives a fuck about any other religion except the cross. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. There's no think tanks and NGOs after your religion. They're just saying like, hey, go hop on that camel, bro. It's us that we're under attack, and do your job.
I don't know if that's
a
good argument to say that that's the true religion just because it's being attacked. Like
well, is it the most powerful religion? Yes or no?
Sure. But that doesn't have to do with faith. Like, this is the reason religion exists.
How many people worship Christ and how many people worship your God?
There's more Christians than Muslims, of course.
So are you guys losing to a mere mortal, or are you guys losing to God and you're losing to God? Amen.
Well, it's 3 and 1, so I guess we're losing to 3.
No,
it's
yeah,
one
and it's
versus
2.
3.
With your cube, it's 2.
The cube that's a absolutely incredible.
Yeah, you guys, you're like the Jews fucking the rock. Like, like what the fuck? Now you got a cube and a rock, and what's going on here, bro?
What does the cube have to do with the rock?
I'm just saying, there's like material objects in your religion. We don't really have material objects, dude.
What are you talking about?
We close our eyes. We don't go to a rock. We don't go to a cube.
There's no material objects. Who asks for money every time you go to church with a basket?
Bro, what do we worship? What do we circle around? What do we put all of our mental energy in the ether for?
It changes between every single sect of Christianity. Some have the cross, some have the Jesus on the cross, some don't have a cross. It depends on whatever church you go to. It's not consistent.
We don't have a cube. We don't have pagan pilgrimages.
At least it's consistent, though.
A cube over the Star of Remphan.
But it really isn't. I mean, you can sit there and say that there's no disputes, but there are disputes about the interpretation of the Quran, and there are disputes, of course, between different kinds of Muslims. So to say like there's Protestants and Catholics, I mean, there's different sects in every religion to some extent.
That's true.
What do you think about internal consistency isn't even an argument. I mean, Scientology is internally consistent. I mean, I don't think that's evidence of divinity. I mean, I could write a novel and I could check it 100 times and make sure that everything lines up. It doesn't make it any more, doesn't make it more revelation.
It actually, more consistent just means your book's more simple.
Facts.
Okay, I don't know if simplicity determines how truthful something is, but the last thing I want to ask, because the America First movement, especially the way that you defend Christianity, is admittedly, I think you both have to admit this, is kind of Muslim-like. Christians believe in that you turn the other cheek. That's why a lot of Christians, and I don't want to be disrespectful when I talk about this, maybe you argue with this Protestants, that's why a lot of churches have been infiltrated by LGBTQ, why there's like pro-abortion churches. Remember we were in LA or Ye 24, Nick, and there was like a pro-abortion church right next to Easy Studio. It's been compromised in a lot of ways, and the way that you attack is very jihad-like.
Well, I'm from a Muslim background, so they need a Muslim.
There you go. And the way the America First movement is, the way you're talking about Christian nationalism, is very Taliban-like. What do you believe that Christians should turn the other cheek?
Well, it's not exactly.
Not with evil. No, Nick, we're not conceding this shit. We don't turn the cheek with evil. We have righteous indignation.
Well, and I was going to say that it's not exactly true that Christians have been pacifists forever. I mean, Thomas Aquinas, who's the angelic doctor, he's like the father of theology in the Catholic Church, said that there is such a thing as a just war. And for hundreds of years, Catholics organized crusades and inquisitions, and they fought wars to liberate Spain and other parts of Europe against Muslims. So to say that Islam has a monopoly on enforcing their religion within a country or against other countries, it just isn't true. Christians have always fought to defend the faith from the very beginning.
Let's be honest. Now you guys are getting a boost from the liberal ruling class. When you see these feminists teaming up with hijabi women, you guys are the left. You guys teamed up with the left. No shit.
Is
you
that
guys have got
Muslims, or is that a couple of like distracted?
Every time it's convenient for you guys, you'll team up with those homosexuals. Every single time.
Are those Muslim men or just women?
A Muslim will easily agree with a leftist if they're both attacking Christ.
A Muslim man?
Yes.
Muslims have been defending Christ a lot more than Christians have in the West.
Muslims hide behind their ethnic shield. Like, don't be racist towards me. White people can't hide. They got nowhere to hide. So they're just naked. Muslims are like, are you being racist towards me? Get out of my mosque. And people are like, okay. But meanwhile, they're burning down churches. We don't have an ethnic gay-ass sympathy shield like you fucking cowards. We just got to fight. And that's what we're going to
do. You see how like the Catholic movement has really attributed a lot of ideas to race and about ethno-nationalism and stuff like that?
That's not true. The way Muslims treat a Saudi treating a dark-skinned African Muslim is very different on the schoolyard, college, everywhere. How Nick treats a Filipino man that is a Catholic is much softer than how you guys do your darker brothers.
Nick, do you want Filipinos in America?
I don't.
That's fundamentally different because, and this is another thing, as though Catholics can't believe in immigration restrictions. I mean, it's literally in the Catholic Catechism, it gives specific guidance about immigration. So, I mean, there's like a lot of left-wing talking points. It's like, well, you're Christian, but you're not turning the other cheek. Well, you're Christian, but you don't want open borders. You don't even believe in Jesus, but you come in here.
No,
And you know,
That's
you know
very
what's so funny? You know what I
explicitly
find so
in the
funny? You'll always hear them say, "You guys don't want open borders," and you'll hear a Saudi say that, or someone from Iran, or my dude. Do you guys have open borders?
I didn't say open borders.
None of you do.
That wasn't my question.
None of you do. You guys
You're saying that I'm making a really liberal argument when that's not what I said at all.
All I'm saying is you guys give white people special rules. Like, hey, you got to play handicap. Fuck you, bitch. We don't want to. Put the wall up.
That's right. Build the wall.
Well, what I was trying to get at is that when I go to the mosque, there's every single type of race in there. It feels like race is left at the door, and then you kind of just walk in.
आपने हमारे बहुत सारी आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत
انسوا اللي عندك لما نراكم شيئا نحن
आपने हमारे बहुत सारी आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत आपने हमारे बहुत सारे आइटम्स देखी, बहुत धूम धड़के वाली, शोर शराबे वाली, आपकी डिमांड्स के मुताबिक भी, लेकिन
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो। मेरा घर है याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं रहूंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं, मुझ को बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं। और मोनिस और मैं बिल्कुल शिकस्त एक दीवार की सीधे से हम दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं और इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इमरान शाह के साथ।
मेरा घर है याद रखो, याद रखो।
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा
बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह इकट्ठे खड़े हैं अनुष्का के साथ
मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि मैं आपको पॉलिटिक्स छोड़ रही हूँ। आज से मैं पीटीआई या किसी भी सियासी जमात का हिस्सा नहीं होंगी।
तो किसी को रंग करने नहीं बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं
Now
इंशाल्लाह
his
इकट्ठे खड़े
website
हैं
is called
अनुष्का के साथ
Ban Video. He banned me from his website. Why? Because he lost the debate about politics. So that makes me very suspicious. I'm subbed to and I see the taste of that thing, and it's like red flag. I want. That being said, I do like.
बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं
Now
इंशाल्लाह
his
इकट्ठे खड़े
website is
हैं
called
अनुष्का के
Ban
साथ
Video. Ban Video. He banned me from his website. Why? Because he lost the debate about politics. So that makes me very suspicious. I'm subbed to and I see the taste of that thing, and it's like red flag. I want. That being said, I do like.
बिल्कुल कोई रंग नहीं और मोमोज और मैं बिल्कुल शिकाबंद एक दीवार की सिरे से अब दोनों ऐसे करके हम इकट्ठे खड़े हैं
Now
इंशाल्लाह
his
इकट्ठे खड़े
website
हैं
is called Ban Video. Ban Video. That is banned me from his website. Why? We've got a long time debate about politics. So are they really letting random people get sucked into a power? And I come from chasing that thing, and it's like red flag. I want it. That being said, I could like communities run the financial system. You think that they leave it up to chance that Tucker Carlson doesn't want to go and say like, hey, we need more in the science, right? Stop paying taxes. Truck drivers go on strike. Ban they want to ban. I just think like, why? You've got a lot of time to make people down the road. So I think they're letting random people just suck into power. And I come from Carlson that thing, and it's like, I want it. That being said, I could like, communities run the financial system. You think that they leave it up to chance that Tucker Carlson doesn't want to go and say like, hey, we need more Hey, Yes,
Thank you.
Christianity W. Hey, I really appreciate this stream. Make sure to follow right now. We have 11,000 people watching. Come and get this follow. I'm at like 232,000 on Rumble. I want to get to 1 million. Make sure.
Spam my Twitter link now.
Twitter.com/ZerkOfficial, of course, and Twitter.com/Sneeco. If you miss any of this stream, make sure to join Locals, Sneeco.locals.com. It's only $5 a month and you get access to all my full live streams. There's been so many fire streams lately. It's better than any movie. It's better than anything you're going to see on Netflix. It's better than any of these strips you're going to see on Twitch. Like, low IQ bullshit, right? We're having real discussions. We're having real dates. Real Riz, real autism, real schizo energy. That's what I'm talking about. W5-hour stream. I really appreciate this. Tomorrow will be on Fresh and Fit. We'll see if I'll show up. I think I kind of want to let Zerka shine, but
you want to go?
Yeah, I do want to go on Kick now.
Well, yeah, we'll be on Heel Mike stream on Kick, and we'll just be like making girls cry here.
Have fun, yes, but
we're not gonna try hard.
Follow the stream, and make sure to join the new Discord and the new Telegram. Link in the description. The Matrix took it down, whatever you want to call it, took it down. They took down my last Discord, so we want to get everybody in here. There's 11,000 people. Just join the new Discord. They took it back, so we need to go and fight this, man. When they go and delete you, when they go and censor you, we need to fight back. We need people on our side to go and fight the good fight. So join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got a Moonstream of Shauna Frog. Anime became real. Appreciate you again. Really appreciate this shit. Make sure to follow right now. We have 11,000 people watching. Come and get this follow. We need to sub up right now. Press that follow button. Make sure to go and follow Twitter.com/ZerkOfficial, Twitter.com/ZerkOfficial. Carry the stream. And Twitter.com/Sneeco. This is what I'm talking about. Make sure to join Locals.
Everything when it's really about the red pill, this stream had it all.
All my live streams. There's been so many fire streams lately.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
It's better than any movie on Netflix. It's better than any of these ships you're going to see on Twitch. Low IQ bullshit. We need high discussion. We don't have real dates, everything packaged in one. Real autism, real schizo. Everything when it's really about the red pill, this shit had it all. Red pill, we'll see it all show up. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's go.
Honestly, I want to have so many jokes packed in. We'll be on Heel stream all week, and I want them to like torture you like they did Austin.
We're not going to try. Follow the stream. Make sure to join the new Discord. The Telegram link is whatever you want to call it. Took it down. Took down my last Discord. So we want to get it now. Just join the new Discord. When they go and censor you, we need to fight back. We need to do a great job on our side to go and fight back. Join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got a Moonstream with Shauna Frog, and they became real. Appreciate you again. I don't I appreciate this shit. Make sure to go away. Make sure to go and follow Twitter.com/ZerkOfficial. High energy. Obviously, carry that stream. Everything. Everything when it's really about the red pill. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high discussion. Everything packaged in one. This stream has it all. So we can't all everything when it's really about the red pill. This shit had it all. That's what the fuck I'm talking
I'm telling you, like they did Austin.
Make sure to join the Discord. The Telegram link is whatever you want to call it. Took it down. Took down my last Discord. need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Everyone join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got a really sharp up, and maybe can't appreciate you again. Make sure you go and follow obviously can't everything is really about the right that's what the fun is about. Let's go. Better than any of these ships.
I'm telling you, like they did all these things.
We need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Everyone join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got a really sharp up, and maybe can't appreciate you again. Make sure you go and follow obviously can't everything is really about the right that's what the fun is about. Let's go. Better than any of these ships.
I'm telling you, like they did all these things.
We need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Everyone join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got a really sharp up, and maybe can't appreciate you again. I appreciate this shit. Make sure you go away. It's up right now. Make sure you go to Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, can't ask your hands on everything. Everything is really about the weather. That's what the benefit is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high
I'm telling you, like they did all this.
Make sure you tune into this one. I'm telling you, like this is like whatever you want to call it. Take down. I took down my last destination. We need to fight back. We need to do a great job on our side to go and fight. Join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to move the shot off, and maybe can't appreciate you again.
I don't want make sure you go to Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, can't ask your hands on everything. Everything is really about the weather. That's what the benefit is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high I'm telling you, like they did all this. Make sure you tune into this one. I'm telling you, like this is like whatever you want to call it. Take down. I took down my last destination. We need to fight back. We need to do a great job on our side to go and fight. Join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to move the shot off, and maybe can't appreciate you again. I don't want make sure you go to Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, can't ask your hands on everything. Everything is really about the weather. That's what the benefit is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high I'm telling you, like they did all this. Make sure you tune into this one. I'm telling you, like this is like whatever you want to call it. Take down. I took down my last destination.
sense to you. You need to fight back. You did a great job on our side to go and fight. I want them to like join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to push you, shut up, and maybe can't appreciate you again.
I
appreciate this shit. Make sure to come in. Make sure you go and follow Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. Everything is really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships.
I'm telling you, like they did all these things.
You need to fight back. We need to do a great job on our side to go and fight. I want them to like join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to push you, shut up, and maybe can't appreciate you again. I don't want I appreciate this shit. Make sure to come in. Make sure you go and follow Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. Everything is really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Make sure you go and follow Twitter.com/Circa. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. Everything is really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. I'm telling you, like they did all these things. Make sure to come into this one. I'm telling you, like this is like ancient sage. Whatever you want to call it. Take down. I took down my last destination. You need to fight back. We need to do a great job on our side to go and fight. I want them to like join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to push you, shut up, and maybe can't appreciate you again. I don't want I appreciate this shit. Make sure to come in. right now. Hit someone right now. Press that follow button. Make sure you go to Twitter.com/Zerker. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. This stream is everything when it's really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Red Wave, let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need
I'm telling you, like they did all these
need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. I want them to Telegram, join the Discord, all like this stuff. We got to really push on the phone and maybe can't appreciate you again. I don't make sure you go and follow Twitter.com/Zerker. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. This stream is everything when it's really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Red Wave, let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high
I'm telling you, like they did all these
we need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Join the Telegram, join the Discord, all like this stuff. We got to really push on the phone and maybe can't appreciate you again. I don't make sure you go and follow Twitter.com/Zerker. We need high energy. Obviously, that stream is everything. This stream is everything when it's really about the lately. That's what the fundamental is. Red Wave, let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high
I'm telling you, like they did all these
Telegram link in the description. Whatever you want to call it. Take down my last destination. We need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Everybody join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to appreciate Sean and maybe can't appreciate you again. Make sure to go and follow that's what the fun is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships.
I'm telling you, like they did all these
We need to fight back. We need to great job on our side to go and fight. Everybody join the Telegram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. We got to appreciate Sean and maybe can't appreciate you again. Make sure to go and follow Twitter.com/Joker. We need high energy. Obviously, can't everything. Those are everything is really about the weather. That's what the fun of that is. Let's go. Better than any of these ships. We need high energy.